basketball fans wherever you may be.
Herzlich willkommen zu den
到 NBA 总决赛。
It all comes down to this.
We fight! Let's go!
I can't even hear right now. The crowd is going wild.
For the 1989 Bad Boys.
Larry Bird follows his own shots. Green shake.
Keep on lying. This guy is off the charts.
You are watching what greatness is all about.
Nothing but me tonight.
A spectacular move by Short. 2 seconds. 1 second. West throws it up.
Allen from downtown.
And how sweet it must be for those Bay Area fans. Iguodala to Curry, back to Iguodala. Oh, blocked by James. Listen, this is for you.
It's going to be all over. Get the champagne ready, baby. Back to back.
Anything's possible. Welcome to Oakland and the oldest arena in the NBA, which will soon say goodbye to its most beloved tenant, Oracle Arena, opening up back in 1966. But these finals will be the last NBA games played here. They'll move to downtown San Francisco next season, and the Warrior fans hoping they can say farewell with another championship. And good evening, everyone. Welcome to Game 3 of the 2019 NBA Finals. 2 games in Toronto, 1 win for the Raptors, 1 for the Warriors, and we're all even. It's now a best of 5. Coming into Game 3, the #1 question, who's playing? So let's get right to it and right away get the latest update from Doris Burke.
Well, Mike, after playing in 120 consecutive playoff games, Klay Thompson will now tonight miss his first playoff action. Will go back to that right hamstring strain that he suffered in Game 2, in part contributing to his own demise, because as he goes up for a jump shot, he's going to kick his legs out a little bit in an attempt to draw the foul. Because of that landing, he gets a little bit awkward, and thus the right hamstring strain. For the Golden State Warriors, this was about weighing the risk of perhaps playing Klay tonight and worsening that injury versus the very solid knowledge of knowing you still have several opportunities to win the series, even if you were to lose tonight. Steve Kerr told us a little while ago he is likely to play in Game 4. As for Kevin Durant, obviously he remains out for Game 3. His status for Game 4 a little bit less clear, Mike.
All right, Doris, we're now joined by Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy. So a huge loss, obviously, for the Golden State Warriors. And Mark, when you look, you're down those 2 key guys, 2 of the best offensive players in the game. We know who now has to play magnificent tonight. So from Steph Curry, what do you expect to see?
Well, the pressure's on Steph Curry. And when I say pressure's on him, it's not to score 40 or 50. The pressure's on him to be great and make guys around him better. Certain point guards do it with their passing ability. He does it with his screening ability. Putting guys in position, catching the defense off guard, out of bounds set. Just a simple back screen because of the attention paid to Steph Curry creates this opportunity for Sean Livingston. And then defensively, you try to triple team him. He's got to be a willing passer. Unselfish, make the right play constantly tonight, putting his team in position to win this ball game.
And he's going to need help. DeMarcus Cousins was solid but not spectacular in Game 2. He's going to have to be even better tonight. He got traffic rebounds. He passed the ball exceptionally well, but he's going to need to score some more if the Warriors are going to have enough offense to win in their depleted state.
So a golden opportunity for the Toronto Raptors. And Jeff, as we look at our Domino's pregame HQ, the Raptors, great in Game 1, had opportunities in Game 2. How do they take advantage in Game 3?
Well, they only scored 104 points, and the Warriors will point to a more focused defense. Toronto will say, we just missed makeable shots. Time and again, they were open on the perimeter with no one closing out, and they missed. And the Warriors took full advantage of that in transition. Tonight on the road, they're going to have to line up these same similar open shots and knock them home if they are to get up 2-1.
On these moments, you need your superstar players to play like superstar players. And Kawhi Leonard has been good. They need him to be great. He has not had his signature moment in this series yet. He's waited his entire life for this bright light stage. He's got to look to capitalize and put his stamp on this game, not just on the offensive end, but also defensively.
Well, just because this series has shifted to the Bay Area, that doesn't mean the Raptor fans will not be out in force at Jurassic Park, because they'll be there screaming and yelling all night long as the final shifts from We Are the North to Dub Nation. We'll find out. Can the Warriors take control on their home floor, or will Toronto respond once again? This presentation of the NBA Finals continues after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
The 2019 NBA Finals on ABC is presented by YouTube TV. Watch the NBA Finals in over 70 channels of your favorite live shows, news, and sports. YouTube TV. Try it now. And in part by Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw in theaters August 2nd.
Toronto Raptors and Golden State Warriors all tied up at 1 game apiece as we welcome you to the NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV. A sold-out Oracle Arena for Game 3. And unfortunately for the Warriors, a certain Iron Man 2 guard not playing tonight with a hamstring. As for Toronto, they say they're ready. Here's their head coach, Nick Nurse, in the locker room.
This is your time to go do it right now. Get back to trusting what you've done. Okay? You're awesome getting back. If you get it set up, make a great decision. Right? When the shot goes up, make a great decision. If you're going, go get it and get your hand on it. If you're not going, get back. Then start talking. Doesn't matter who you got. Get your walls built. Find your men.
Nick Nurse and the Raptors, their first road NBA Finals game in franchise history. As we look at the starting lineup, same 5 obviously for Toronto, but the 10th different starting lineup in these playoffs for Golden State. Sean Livingston, the veteran, will get his 2nd start of the playoffs as Klay Thompson misses his first ever playoff game because of injury. And the crowd all fired up and ready to go. And Jeff, so often teams that are shorthanded, they rally, they have inspiration, they have motivation, so you can't take them too lightly, especially a team like Golden State with the championship pedigree.
Well, they have championship pedigree. They have 3 All-Stars on the floor and a Finals MVP. No one's feeling sorry for themselves, but they're going to have to get unexpected scoring from someone.